The Giddy Knight 2, The Gods Are Crazy. Written by C.L. Maccaferri. Music by Alexander Nakarada, Serpent Studios. Narrated by Jon James. Chapter 1. The small cracked mirror was illuminated by two smoke-blackened oil lanterns that gave off more shadow than light. Paracelsus strained to have a better look at his shady reflection. The red circle of his left cheek was higher than the circle on the right. He had managed to smear the coal and indigo shadow of his left eye, leaving a black and blue streak that veered up to his forehead like a cart that had skidded off a muddy road. The lad groaned when he saw that he had mistaken green powder for red when mixing his lip paint. "Oh, turnip tops! I look like a frog at a masquerade party," he complained. Not that the audience would notice. "A bit more rouge, perhaps," he muttered to himself. A dinner plate sailed over the curtain that pretended to be his dressing-room wall. It shattered into a dozen pieces on the heavy wooden planks of the floor. Paracelsus surveyed the shards with an annoyed sigh. A growl punctured the noise of the tavern. A thud and an oof soon followed. "I told you pink's not his color," Paracelsus shouted with a chuckle. The dressing-room curtain parted and Belvin entered the small space. His front half was the sleek velvet of a leopard, which moved with as much feline dignity as his waddling back end would allow. Belvin's white, feathery goose rump was swathed in a pink tutu. The leopard gander lay down on the dirty wooden floor and tore the offending skirt with his sharp teeth. Belvin was an ever-changing beast from Dreaded Island. He was a myth unto himself. At any moment his form could change into another animal or two.
"Showtime!"
a voice boomed.
"Rats!"
the leopard gander growled. "Could be worse," Paracelsus said, looking at the pink tatters around his friend's waist.
"Exactly how could it be worse?"
Belvin wanted to know. "You could be wearing a full dress." The lad stood up and smoothed the skirt of his yellow taffeta gown. He and Belvin tripped, slunk, waddled their way onto the few floorboards that masqueraded as a stage. Paracelsus could see that the flutist was blowing with enthusiasm, and the lutist's fingers were a blur of frantic plucking, but he could not hear the music over the roar of the crowd.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?